The year is 1940. German bombers are darkening the skies. British resolve is tested. Enter the Bristol Beaufighter, a plane that looks like a bulldog and bites like one too. Not sleek or pretty, but in war it's brute force that counts. And this plane, oh, it had that in spades. The Beau, as it was affectionately known, was a beast. Twin engines, heavy firepower, a proper British bruiser. It wasn't designed for dogfights, not like the Spitfire or Hurricane. It was a brawler meant to smash things up, and smash it did, from the icy North Sea to the scorching deserts of North Africa. This wasn't some delicate flower of an airplane. This was a machine built to deliver a punch, and boy could it deliver. Ask the German bomber crews who found themselves staring down the barrels of its 4 cannons. They'll tell you, if they can still talk. Now, I like my cars fast and powerful. The Beaufighter, it was the same story, but in the air. 2 massive Bristol Hercules engines, each pushing out almost 1,800 horsepower. Top speed, over 330 miles per hour. Not bad for a plane that size. The secret? Its design. The Beaufighter started life as a long-range fighter, a protector for bombers, but it was adaptable, tough as old boots. They stuck radar in its nose, turned it into a night fighter, added torpedoes, made it a fearsome anti-shipping weapon. The crew, usually a pilot and a navigator radar operator, they were the eyes and ears, the brains and the brawn of this metal bird of prey. The Beaufighter was the Swiss Army knife of the skies. Need to sink a ship? Call in the Beau. Enemy bombers in the dead of night? The Beau was waiting. It even blasted tanks and trains with rockets. One of its finest hours? The Battle of the Atlantic. German U-boats were picking off Allied ships. The Beaufighter, equipped with radar and torpedoes, turned the tide. It stalked the U-boats, delivering death from above. But it wasn't just about sinking ships. The Beaufighter supported troops in North Africa, blasted Rommel's supply lines. And in the Pacific, it took on Japanese, keeping the skies safe for Allied ships. The Spitfire, the Hurricane, they're the glamour boys of the RAF. But the Beaufighter? It was the quiet achiever, the workhorse. It didn't have the Spitfire's elegance, but it had guts, grit and firepower. Thousands of these aircraft were built, flown by young lads. They flew through the night, hunted the enemy, protected their comrades. Their stories are the stuff of legend. These were the unsung heroes. They flew in the dark, their deeds often unnoticed, their sacrifices forgotten. But without them, the war might have had a very different ending. The Bristol Beaufighter, a bulldog with teeth, a true legend of the skies.